those are the principles. I hope you can understand these and how you can relate it to your life. So lead by example. And that's what happened in both situations. With the second individual I was talking about, who was arguing about a way to line up certain rucks. Now we actually have really good interactions. And at the same time, even for myself. So when people were attacking him, I kept it in lodge. And he basically didn't necessarily attack the people that attacked him, but he said, hey, like, when we're having this session, I don't want other people jumping in and doing stuff like that. And so, boom. In those principles, still, myself even though people were defending me, even one guy who's my friend who's jumping in, I still sticked with principle, and I didn't like jump in there. I said, yeah, actually, I agree. People shouldn't be jumping in and attacking. So I basically was rooted in principle. So it might be agreeing with him at some points, and it might not be, because principles are consistent, they're stable, they're indifferent to other people's opinions. And from that, we have established a positive relationship with each other. We're working together, organizing our team, and it has really been awesome. And there was actually a point after that where still some aggressive energy was coming at me. I literally just basically established, like, hey, what is good for the team, what's not. It was kind of shrugged off at the time, but later on, same thing. He was trying to get control of the team with one situation, and same thing. I'm rooted in principle, so yes, we needed control in that time. I said, hey, and I defended this person for a moment. And after that, I think it was a clear click in his head somewhere that was like, okay, Shepard here is one who isn't playing this ego game. Maybe there's no reason for me to play it either. He's rooted in principle. Like, let's focus on team principle. And yeah, most of our interactions have been pretty awesome since then. And yeah, he's got certain ways. Basically, don't ever identify one person with one negative trait and attribute that to their whole character, because everyone has benefits to add to a group, and then things that don't, and making them aware of what's good and bad can be helpful for them to be more effective in the way they operate. So, hope that makes sense to you. I think I hit every note I was trying to. How can you apply this to your life? Think about that. Maybe there's some situations, even in personal relationships, where you can choose to not play the ego game. I know that exists in a lot of relationships. And what are the benefits you could get from that? Maybe a real genuine connection with another human being, and showing your vulnerability and the benefits of that. Man, if you're afraid of that, don't be. Like, have a little courage, because I'll tell you, in all the situations I've ever had with another woman and being disconnected, and having a little courage to be candid, to reestablish that connection usually caused a lot of really good benefits. Yeah, like, as far as just being in the moment with that individual, and that feels good, because being in the moment is beautiful. You got that nice flowing connection. Yeah, the sex can be pretty good once you have that connection as well. So that's another reason to motivate you. Women, that can help you understand a man better if you can be candid. Of course you want to do it with the right person, but yeah, connections can be deeper, and there can be a more full understanding of another person by leading by example, and expressing candid expression to understand each other, and not doing that ego cycle, because the more ego cycle you do, the more it will go down that path. So it just comes down to what type of path and what type of life you want to experience. Hope this makes sense. Hope you can apply it to your life. Boom. Have a good one.